Alright y'all, so like in my last vlog I said I was doing being vegetarian for a week just because. So let me just show you the food that I've made throughout the week. So let's begin with this second day of me actually cooking. It was the second day, but it's the first day of me actually cooking. Let's see what we made for this week. Let's start off making some corn muffin. They're vegetarian because it has palm oil instead of lard. Gonna put some queso fresco cheese in it besides cheddar because I think someone ate the cheddar. And also gonna put some whole corn in it. I just have this. This has a lime flavor. I don't have any other corn, so it'll taste fine anywhere. I'm gonna make some muffins out of it real quick and then move on to the main course. Got the corn in there, the two different types of cheese in there. Now it's time to bake. I'm gonna put some black pepper in it too for a little bit of a kick to it. Should turn out very nice. Getting ready for the burritos. Got the soybean cubes, aka tofu. Going to marinate in some enchilada sauce with some lemon juice, a little bit of water, just to get some flavor into those. And then we're gonna, sear them up, heat them up. We're gonna have some fajita tacos with bell peppers, onions. Gonna have some rice and black beans. Just gotta grill these onions real nice. Reduce them down, season them, build up that flavor. What are you making, Mother?
Cuban black beans.
What's in it?
Starting off with some olive oil and onions and salt and pepper. I'm going to add garlic and green peppers. And later on the black beans. Oregano, cumin.
Cool.
I think it'll be good.
Alright. Trying this tofu, grilling them on the same pan right there. Also, since my first time using it, I'm going to put it in the oven right here with some sauce still in it. We'll see which one's better. That one's probably better, but still, let's try it. Alright, let the taco bar begin. Got the tofu, the two kinds, the peppers, corn, rice, and beans. And the muffins on the side, if you can see it. Let's do it. Taco. Just gotta put the tofu on top. Taco. Tofu tacos. Here goes the corn muffin. Cutting it inside. Let's see if you can see the corn. It'll probably just... Yeah. There we go. You can kind of see the corn in there. Can't really see the cheese, but hopefully we taste it. Making a French toast egg sandwich for day whatever, breakfast. Got a batter of milk and egg, slight bit of flour to thicken it up, cinnamon and vanilla extract, and a little bit of sugar. Got the bread, gonna kind of pan fry it in some oil, gonna have some cheese, and we're gonna cook the egg. Alright, got the French toast all golden brown, as you can see there. Now I'm gonna cook the egg, then I'm gonna put some queso fresco cheese on this, then make a sandwich. Put the cheese on the bread just to get it melted. I'm actually going to try something a little different. I'm going to put some syrup on this, then put it on a broiler, have it all melt together into one creamy, sweet goodness. Because with French toast, you have to have a little bit of sweetness. Then I'm going to top it with the egg, and it should be good.
Checking on that.
Look at it.
Here's what I got.
Look at it. Thick egg, cheese, French toast sandwich. Glorious. Glorious and thick. That's the egg right there. I don't know if I showed the egg. Just kind of scrambled it and kind of made it into like an omelet style. Cut it in half so it can fit in the bread. But my mom was like, it obviously tastes good. The sandwiches make you dance. And yes, it does taste good. Mom's making a chicken hash.
Without the chicken.
Without the chicken, as they like to say. I mean, because we're doing the vegetarian week, got a bunch of peppers, potatoes in there, garlic, onions, a bunch of seasoning and lemon juice. Mixing it all up, then we're going to put it in the oven. And I'm going to do the eggs, and this should be our dinner for day 2, or whatever day it is of this vegetarian week. So for the hash, I'm going to pair it with some shakshuka, which is poached egg and tomato sauce. Got the sauce already and hot. Going to crack the eggs in there, and it should be good. Got the hash, shakshuka, and just some biscuits. Alright, so my mom made a quiche. My contribution, what I contributed to it was I kind of cooked some carrots in there and added a different cheese, and I kind of crimped it a little bit, but my mom was skeptical, like, what are you doing, Nicholas? You just cook it yourself. I'm like, I just want to add a couple things, so here we go. I can smell all the nutmeg. It looks pretty good. The carrots look really good in there, so this is Sunday. Roasted asparagus. Made some fry pull-away bread. I heated up a pan with some oil before I put these strips in there. Then put it in the hot oil. Gonna pull them apart, and we have some marinara sauce, and also got some oil right there to dip them in. And Squidward. Making another egg sandwich. Going to use a bagel. This time instead of French toast, using the leftover oil from our last meal. Has garlic, oregano, some thyme, little salt, little pepper. Going to soak that into this luscious whole wheat, whole grain bagel. Gonna toast it and get a nice little crust on it as well. Also going to, once it's crisp, put some marinara sauce and top it with the egg. And this is our breakfast on day whatever. Actually, this is a breakfast snack. I already ate. I had some leftover hash, but I did not film it. Sandwich. Alright, for dinner we have a 3-bean chili cooking right now, and we paired it with a parsley pesto. Got the tomato base with carrots and onion right here and some seasoning. And the 3 beans are pinto beans, kidney beans, and garbanzo beans. Real hearty soup, nice flavor with the pesto. No meat chili. Roasting some potatoes. Gotta soak them first to get some of the starch out. Then we're gonna broil them to soften up before we put them in the hot oven and crisp them up. Going to make some caprese salad melt. So I got the tomatoes all sliced, the fresh mozzarella. Don't have any fresh basil, but I made a little oil with some herbs, basil and oregano. Got the ciabatta bread. Let's make these melts, baby. Heated the bread up with the oil bit. Now I'm going to put some cheese on it. Then going to melt that a bit. Then we're going to put the tomatoes just to slightly heated like that. And there we have it for now, is my caprese salad melt, or caprese melt. Didn't have the fresh basil, but I'm sure these are going to be delightful. Look at that melty cheese. Look at that healthy red tomato, nice and thick, nice and juicy. Let's do it. Just gonna fold them over together, flatten them, cut it, and that's what you have is a sandwich. Yeah! Time to eat. Bon appetit. Right here we have some parboiled potatoes on a single layer, and we're doing Jamie Oliver's roasted potatoes. Gonna put it in the oven for a 375-degree oven for first 45 minutes, and we're gonna take them out, season them, do a little special thing to them, and they should come out crisp, creamy, and delicious. After about 45 minutes of cooking, he likes to take them and smash them down a bit to give them some more surface area. Get more crispiness. When it's pressed down, some of the creaminess comes out. Then you're able to crisp that up in the heat. So just press them down a bit. If they're boiled nicely, they'll like move apart and come out and squish out. Then you'll season it with whatever you like, all the herbs, garlic, whatever you want. Put it back in the oven until the crispiness that you're looking for. Making a little ghetto quesadilla on this aluminum foil directly on the element because I don't feel like dirtying up a pan. Fresh mozzarella, a little bit of tomato. Gonna season it up. That's a little snack for me. Shoot, this is art. They got the element little swirl on it. Almost look like a Naruto seal to keep in the nine-tailed fox. Yo. Kind of run down on time, but these do look good. They look flavorful. They look crisp, hopefully. Breakfast on day 5, one of those steam fresh protein blend with the Southwest style. Got it over here with a little bit of egg. Then we're just gonna have a little bit of toast. Low key the last day, but not too sure how tomorrow will go. But this pasta dish is actually really good. It's I don't really know the full name of the dish, but it's spaghetti with cannellini beans, cherry tomatoes, spinach, and a little garlic sauce, and it's really, really good. The texture with the cannellini beans, creaminess, and the pasta go together. This is really good. It's garlic spaghetti with beans and greens. Check it out. Alright, think of this as a lasagna with penne pasta, because I didn't have the lasagna sheets. There's a layer of red sauce with the penne, vegetables, and a layer of pasta with bechamel sauce and the pasta. Then on top we just have some ricotta cheese, and we have bechamel sauce and cheese. It's a cheesy mess with, you know, some flavor down below, a little layered. So look at that wall of cheese. It might be disgustingly amount of cheese, but I'm sure it'll be good. We got the tomato sauce looking, got the bechamel, all that cheese. It's kind of falling apart, but it's all good. Let's just eat it up. Alright, y'all, so that concludes my week of going vegetarian. I actually did it for about 8 days, and even today when I was able to eat meat, I had some bacon in front of me. I'm like, I'm not going to eat this, so I put it back. I still haven't had meat today. I might eat meat later for dinner, but, you know, I'm still going strong. This was not necessarily a challenge. It was just something I wanted to do, something to try. And it's not that bad. Like, I love my meat, but going vegetarian is pretty good as well. Like, you can still have flavorful food. You can still have substantial food. Just gotta be smart about it and, you know, plan. Definitely plan. I planned out things I want to cook. And when I went out to restaurants, I just made sure to look at their vegetarian options. I actually tried a Somali restaurant for the first time. I was like, y'all have any vegetarian options? Like, well, I can do this for you. And so basically just made up some vegetables and put on their special rice, and it was super flavorful. It was my first time having Somali food. But for all the food that we cooked, I think my favorite, the most best dish, as kids would say, would be the hash with the shakshuka. The hash was just so flavorful and bold, and the shakshuka was just a nice creamy note to add on to the potatoes, and it was really good. I also enjoy doing my version of fry bread. Fry bread is like a Native American like fried dough bread, and I did it with instant biscuits. I did it in the oven with a hot pan with oil. Turned out very well. But yeah, going without meat was a good experiment. And actually, the whole meat industry is actually a big contributor to a lot of greenhouse gases and a lot of, environmental issues. Like, the impact of like you eating one steak is more than just you eating meat and the killing of the animals. Like, the animal itself produces so much greenhouse gases, and then the production and the fabrication in that factory, then shipping out and releases of more gases through the transportation. It's just so much impact having to eat meat. And I will go back to eating meat. I will say that. It's just, I just like to be conscious and just to be aware. And going without meat a couple of days can just do so much for the environment. And it's, good for the body too to, not have all that fat as well. But when I'll eat meat again, I'm not sure. I'm still eating vegetarian right now as of whatever time it is. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. It was pretty fun. Comment below anything, your favorite food that you saw, favorite meal, any questions. And I'll catch y'all later. It's your boy Nick. Peace out.